I'm live. No, if you raise the camera.
These vehicles protesting. That's what they're following.
You're not even sure they are going to. That they won't follow him. I'm a bit cold. That's right. They're not going to take
ọ̀pọ̀ inú jà ń bí sá inú bí ìlọ àwọn ajẹ́ owó yẹn lọ inú bí kékeré máa jẹ́ àwọn ọ̀pọ̀ ilé ẹ̀dí láyé ọ̀pọ̀ náà wọ́n wẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn náà wà. ẹkú gbàdúrà ẹkú gbogbo ẹ̀. Are we not protesting? We are not protesting. Every time, how you doing now? It's fine. Fine. We need that to pariwo ẹni à. Ìdí ọ̀bẹ ikú sí wọ́n ló ra ni. bad governance. Bring back full subsidy. Our people deserve better education. Our people are hungry. Our people are dying. They are committing suicide because they don't have food to eat. They don't have food to eat. They don't have food to eat. Their people are dying every day. According to Tinubu, it is only Nigerians that should carry the burden of austerity. Him and Shetima, they are sharing money among themselves. Why Nigeria? Akpabio must resign. Akpabio must 21 billion for his residence. 21 billion for the renovation of Shetima's apartments. This government is a government of armed bandits. They are looting the treasures of Nigeria. Subsidy. Let me pass subsidy to Nigeria. They are criminals. Criminals in power. Criminals.
And then music for
But don't worry, it's nothing bad. No problem. Not a problem.
Let's keep going. They talking will be good.
Every year that they will protest.
I swear. Yes, every day we're going to talk about. No, what's in the song? Nothing even about the spice. All this spice is everything. You don't just come on, die. I don't need that. I tell you, ẹ máa ṣe sùúrù fáwọn afáwà mẹ̀kúnnù o akíntọ́jú ẹ máa ṣe sùúrù fáwọn mẹ̀kúnnù. láàárọ̀ èmi ò rán o I no be local journalist èmi ò rán o but I mean, just be mindful. The way when you say talk to me, if I reply you like that, you want to be like say because of say.
Don't be with the meet outside.
Make you take a meet you. You don't know where I teach jam anybody. You cannot be powerful for life. You cannot. You are vulnerable in some locations. I know why. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, for what? I know I should have been sorry, I'm like, I'm going here now. It is no. It's about respect. Okay. Let us go to the location and position.
Are you ready for us?
People are there already.
Three 903 Not now. I can see some persons calling already. Not now. Okay, maybe much later. But then I have some information for you first of all, and then we proceed just like that. I will want to take you. Let me start from outside Lagos or in no particular order though. Let's see how I can give you all of these information. Then let me take you to Warri in Delta State first of all. The march talked about mass protests on social media. Bills to commence today did not hold in Warri and Uvie and of course surrounding local government areas. As early as 5 a.m. Today, security operatives took over strategic places around Eforum and of course DSC roundabouts where protesters could possibly, have assembled. Police patrol vehicles were all over the places with heavily armed policemen. Yes. Well, it could not be confirmed if the heavy presence of security men aborted the mass protest. Motorists and commercial tricycle operators were seen in limited numbers around the two roundabouts. This was unlike, a normal day when vehicles, passengers, pedestrians, motorists would be all over the two busy roundabouts moving to keep appointments at various destinations. That is what is happening right now in Warri, Delta State. Okay? And, okay. It's all right. I will take your calls. Please, I will take your calls. Let's just do this. Let's take it one step at a time. Okay, let's take it one step at a time. Attack and loot shops. You know, we observed that even as at 9 a.m. this morning, all the shops located, by the popular Eaton Market off Ikodekpene Road, and of course opposite the Goodluck Jonathan Boulevard, were under lock and keys. You know, some of the traders spotted hanging around their shops told us that they decided not to open their shops because of what they experienced during the NSAS protest, where hoodlums took them unawares and looted many shops. Have been significantly disrupted as most major shops and premises remain closed due to fears over planned protests. A visit to the market revealed a significant decline in business activities, with most major markets or shops and premises closed. Only petty traders were seen operating, while some business owners lingered around their premises, expressing concerns about the uncertain outcome of the planned protest. Only petty traders are operating, while some business owners are seen lingering around their premises, uncertain about the outcome of the protest. Now, to Lagos. Now, let me take you to Ojota quickly. An anti-protester in Ojota area of Lagos has called on his fellow Nigerians to be patient and avoid causing mayhem while they go about their protest. Be patient, he's saying to fellow protesters. Well, according to him, Nigerians should be mindful of what they do and protect themselves from being manipulated by some politicians. He said that while the situation of the country might not be favorable today, there is hope for a brighter future. In his words, he said, it might not be in our favor today, but it will be a brighter future tomorrow. We are all Nigerians. But those people who think they are different from us should understand that when Nigeria is burning, we are all burning. When Nigeria is excelling, then we are also excelling. In other words, he's saying, let's be patient. We are all Nigerians. He's saying that to his protesters or anti-protesters in Lagos. Yeah, anti-protesters in Lagos. That's what he's saying. All right, information reaching me now says, in recognition of the fundamental and guaranteed constitutional rights of citizens to assemble and protect the protest the president of the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA), Mr. Yakubu Meikau, has directed all the chairpersons of the 130 branches of the NBA to ensure that their respective human rights committees take up observed or reported cases of breach of fundamental rights of any citizen, harassment, intimidation, or torture perpetrated by law enforcement agents, the protesters, or other identified members of the public in the course of the protest. You know what he's saying? It means that the NBA has set up a pro bono legal support, or let me say legal support service for protesters. So it means any protester that is being attacked or whatever, he has lawyers to fight for him. NBA is setting up pro bono legal support services for protesters. Yeah, that's what I'm actually trying to tell you. We'll get to open up the studio lines. I will take it gradually. All you need today is just information and a couple of. Don't worry. Hold on. Okay, now in Asaba State, where we are now, there is tight security in Asaba Delta State following the planned protest against economic hardship in the country. There is heavy security presence in strategic locations, particularly the popular Inter-Bua roundabout and around the Chike Dosian State Secretariat. Patrol vehicles are also seen driving around major streets in the state capital. No protester has so far been sighted in the metropolis, as the state capital is very, very, very calm. That is what is happening in Asaba Delta State. Okay, what about Bayelsa now? Let's get to Bayelsa. The situation is calm in Bayelsa state capital and its environs, with residents going about their normal businesses. Also, Governor Duyidiri, in the early hours of today, led the weekly 5-kilometer prosperity walk through the streets of Yenagoa and was joined by other Bayelsans for fitness exercise. Yes. Government offices, markets, and shops were opened for normal business, normal activities. Also, motor parks were busy with transporters plying their trade without fear, just as police operatives were sighted at strategic locations. Yeah, that's it. There are crazy information featuring right now. But then, in Jalingo, this is what is happening. In a rare display of youthful activism, children aged 8 to 13 and youths took to the streets of Jalingo this afternoon to protest the prevailing hardship. Can you imagine? 8 years old hitting the street. Children were saying, chanting, "We don't agree, we don't agree," to draw attention to the challenges that they are going through. Well, in case you don't know, the protest began on the popular Hamaruwa Way and, of course, proceeded towards the flyover bridge. Yes, a notable landmark in the city. The participants of this particular protest, primarily children and teenagers, were vocal about their grievances, demanding immediate action to alleviate their suffering. The protesters were closely monitored by personnel from the police and the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Children. right, well, let's go to Osogbo. Many residents of Osogbo defied early morning light rain and stormed the street for the protest against the poor state of the economy in Osogbo. The protesters had started their march from Freedom Park, Osogbo, and moved through the popular MDS Road to Olaiya Junction, where the protesters, accompanied by armed security operatives, addressed journalists. Undeterred by the drizzling, that started earlier, the protesters, armed with a large banner with the inscriptions "End Bad Governance in Nigeria," sang songs to express their frustration over the poor state of the economy. I will open up the studio lines as soon as possible, and I will ask you how far. What do you know? What would you want to share with us? Then I'll also get feelers from the street. Like I told you, our men are all over, and very soon we'll be getting information. Okay? Just sit back and relax. Okay, see, a protester, Benjamin Chijioke, who is among many Nigerians who hit the streets today to protest hardship and high cost of living, declared his reason for his demonstrations when we asked him. You know what he said? He said, "I'd rather die on the street than die at home." He said, "I can't sit and watch the future of my son go waste, go destroyed. I know I may not have a future again in Nigeria, but my son's future would not be wasted." Chijioke's statement is one of many Nigerians lamenting the desperation and, of course, determination to take to the streets in protest. Chijioke revealed that he had come alone from Festac to Mile 2 to participate in the demonstration. He actually shared how the current economic situation is affecting his family, particularly his talented young son. He said, "My son at 13 is a programmer. I can't even buy data for him to learn more. I can't even pay for tuition fees. Millions of naira. At 13, he can program video games, and so and all of that, But then now, I'd rather die on the street than in my house." That was what he said. All right, let me take you to Kwara. Let me leave Lagos and take you to Kwara. I'll come back to Lagos, okay? Major roads in Ilorin, the Kwara state capital, were deserted as both commercial and private vehicles were off the road. Although there was a heavy security presence at government facilities, including the Central Bank of Nigeria, courts, and of course the government secretariat, banks, and government offices were closed as workers did not report to work due to the anticipated protests expected to commence today. Offices at the Kwara State Secretariat were also closed due to fears of the protest. Another ugly one again, a very, very ugly one. A very, very ugly one. Officers of the Nigerian police stationed at the Eagle Square in Abuja have dispersed protesters with canisters and pepper spray. At about 10:30 this morning, police shot canisters after first firing warning non-lethal shots at the ground. Now, following the warning shots, an angry protester confronted the police officers, holding up a baby and daring the officers to shoot. Hi. A mother with baby confronting police. Huh? Hey. then things quickly escalated as other protesters joined her, confronting the officers and daring them to shoot. In response, the officers fired pepper spray immediately, followed by tear gas canisters to disperse the protesters. As of the time of filing this report, it is unclear whether the police have arrested the unidentified lady who confronted the officers with a lady. It's not clear yet. I'll give you information if I get one as regards that. Protesters still in Abuja now. Protesters shouted down the Minister of State for Youth Development, Ayodele Oluwande, who arrived at the Eagle Square in Abuja to address the protesters. As the minister tried to address the crowd, the protesters continued to chant "Ongadeo," preventing the minister from speaking. However, after quelling the crowd, the minister said he wasn't attempting to shut down the protest, describing himself as a comrade who has attended between 100 and 500 protests. Only you? In his words, he said, "I am not here to fight you. I am not here to ask you not to protest. It is your right." Like I said, I've been to over 100 to 500 protests. The minister also assured that he would address the police regarding the shooting of canisters against the protesters. Meanwhile, protesters have insisted they will not join the others at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, noting that a few days ago, a parallel protest had been held without interference by the police. All right, let me give you this big information. One of the counter-protesters has revealed they were promised 5,000 naira to demonstrate against the anti-hunger protesters. The unnamed protester spoke, with newsmen today. He said he was given 2,000 naira and promised the remaining amount after the demonstration. He added that he is hungry, but the money given to him would not solve his problem. Why did he collect him? All right, still in Abuja now, a tense standoff between angry youths and police officers has erupted at the Kurudu axis in Abuja, with protesters blocking the road, using burning tires and refusing to allow vehicles to pass. Despite attempts by the police to engage in dialogue and disperse the crowd using tear gas, the situation remained volatile. The youths, fueled by frustration and anger, are demanding attention to their grievances, while the police are working to maintain order and restore normalcy to the area. The confrontation has brought traffic to a standstill, causing disruption by daily activities. While the situation continues to unfold, concerns about safety and potential escalations are growing. The use of tear gas by the police has added to the tensions now, and it remains to be seen how the situation will be resolved. I said it, no need. It's a peaceful protest, but the way these guys are coming out is repainting the picture. All right, let's check what is happening at the Federal Secretariat complex. Yes, in Abuja, thousands of protesters in Abuja have taken control of the Federal Secretariat complex after being blocked from accessing the Eagle Square complex by security agencies who unleashed hundreds of tear gas canisters in a bid to disperse them. The protesters, undeterred by the heavy-handed response, have regrouped at the Finance Junction in Ahmadu Bello Way, where they are being joined by increasingly large numbers of Abuja residents. Despite the significant security presence, the crowd is building momentum and threatening to overwhelm the troops on the ground. While no gunshots have been fired yet, the protesters remain defiant and, of course, determined to make their voices heard. The protest, sparked by widespread anger over hunger and economic hardship, shows no sign of abating. And I said that the security agency's decision to deploy tear gas canisters in an attempt to disperse the protesters has also seemed to galvanize the crowd, with more and more people joining the demonstration by the hour. Well, as the situation continues to unfold, concerns are growing about the potential for further escalation. All right, let me take you back to Kano. I'm getting information now that the nationwide hardship protest in Kano has escalated into violence now, with hoodlums taking advantage of the situation to loot shops and offices. They don't spoil them for that way. You see now? What began as a demonstration against economic difficulties quickly developed into chaos as mobs attacked businesses across the city. And with several videos or pictures sent to us here, the looters were seen ransacking properties, removing valuables such as chairs, computers, and other equipment. All right, the police today imposed a 24-hour curfew across the state in response to the suicide attack in Kawuri village, a Konduga local government area that killed 16 people and injured 20 others. That is Borno state. Yeah, that's what is happening. Curfew. 24 hours curfew. So that's what it is there. All right, let me take you to Ibadan. A city of many red roofs. Commercial and business activities were crippled in Ibadan metropolis as residents stayed indoors for fear of civil unrest by the protesters following the much-awaited nationwide protest that kick-started today. Similarly, few workers reported for duties at the Oyo State Government Secretariat, Agodi, with heavily armed security agents on standby. Though the protest was peaceful, as at the time of filing this report, some of the popular markets and business stores in the ancient city, such as Bodija and Ojo, Adelabu Market, Orita Challenge, and Iwo Road, among others, were closed for business activities. Banks were seen offering skeletal service, while gates of some other banks in the Iwo Road area were under lock and key. The youth who commenced the protest peacefully took to major streets of Bodija, UI Road, Iwo Road, Mokola, and Secretariat Road, among others, in Ibadan, the capital of Oyo State, to demand an end to the crippling issues of hunger and poor governance that have crippled the nation. Okay, I'll take you to Anambra now. I know some of you want to get information as regards what is happening, how the southeast is even like. Okay, let me take you to Anambra first. Anambra State is just like a typical Monday sit at home, usually organized by the Biafra agitators, as all the major cities are deserted. Most business houses, including banks, filling stations, government offices, and markets, were under lock and keys. Policemen were sighted at strategic places, although they merely sat and conversed amongst themselves. Some people who spoke said although the situation in the country is so bad, their protesting in Igbo land would not change anything. In quote, he said, any protest in the southeast will be viewed differently. And I am happy that our people in Anambra took the right decision to remain in their homes. Mr. Christian Nwafo, who operates a business center in Oka, said so. And here is what someone said. A human rights activist is Dr. Bolaji Akinyemi. He has urged aggrieved Nigerians to adopt a sit-at-home protest to avoid attacks and destruction from sponsored elements. Sit at home. This is the best, so that there will not be any form of, I don't know. Akinyemi, who also raised the alarm over alleged plots to attack non-Yorubas, residents in Lagos, especially the Igbos, during the planned nationwide protest, said that sit-at-home protests will prevent any such attack. In his words, he said, a sit-at-home protest is recommended to all parents and youths alike. With a sit-at-home protest, we are bound to have the same result and save lives. Okay, let me take you to Jos quickly now. Protesters in Jos, Plateau State, are conducting themselves in an orderly manner as they move from one junction to the other, displaying placards and chanting solidarity songs. Security personnel are also seen in strategic places and other patrolling the metropolis, as some are stationed in front of government buildings and, of course, patrol stations. Citizens like Prophet Isa El Buba and, of course, the former Minister of Youth and Sports, Solomon Dalong, marched among the protesters who adorned themselves in blacks. That is what it is like in the city of Jos. Okay, there's something I can see, something happening around Abuja Kaduna Highway. Let's look at it quickly. Thousands of travelers have been left stranded at the Suleja axis of Abuja Kaduna Highway in Niger State as protesters block the highway leading in and out of Abuja. The blockade by the protesters on a section of the expressway has now affected the flow of traffic, leaving commuters and travelers stranded. The commuters who spoke said that the gridlock has extended down many kilometers and heading towards the Zuma military barracks. Several protesters in Abuja now. Several protesters are marching towards the central business area and the presidential villa in the Federal Capital Territory. And of course, reports reaching me says that hundreds of protesters, mostly Northern youths, are currently marching from Berger Junction, Wuse Market, towards Central Business District. The protest has led to shutdown of most shops and banks at the Wuse Market. Meanwhile, security operatives have been stationed around Wuse Market and Berger Junction. All right, information reaching me now says some pro-Tinubu supporters have stormed the Audubako Way and Farm Center Road in Kano, saying the current administration needs more time to address challenges confronting the nation. Pro-Tinubu supporters. The protesters also converged on the Nasarawa mini palace, where they are deliberated, deliberating rather on possible solutions to the challenges. One of the pro-government protesters, Abdullahi Muhammad Saleh, said, in quote, "We are out to appreciate the president for the development we are facing now. The development we are able to count his administration so far." And he went further, he said, "We are out to appreciate the president for the development. We are able to count money, whatever, in his administration. So far, it's been good." He said, "We appreciate him for the Northwest Development Commission. We are sure it will bring about positive change to our region. The best way to protest is through dialogue. Everybody is feeling this pain, but protest is not the way out. Let's preach peace first and then unite ourselves to solve our problems. We can dialogue, not approach the government." That's what the pro-Tinubu protesters are actually saying. Hundreds of travelers are currently stranded at the Suleja axis of Abuja-Kaduna highway in Niger State. Yes. An Abuja resident, Abubakar Ibrahim, who was built to travel to his home state of Kaduna, told reporters that the vehicle he boarded had spent over 2 hours around Gauraka Junction. Protesters have actually outnumbered security operatives and they've blocked Abuja-Kaduna highway. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, let me see if I can drop some more before I get to open up the studio lines. Nigerians are reacting in mass to current protests rocking parts of the country, as some protesters in Okota, Lagos have stated that their wives are now into prostitution because of the hardship. Or maybe I should say that again so you understand. In Lagos here, Nigeria, Nigerians are reacting en masse to the current protests rocking parts of the country, as some protesters in Okota, Lagos have stated that their wives are now into prostitution because of the hardship. Speaking from the Ojota axis of Lagos State, a man who requested to speak in Yoruba since he believed that the president is Yoruba and that way he would understand him clearly, said this. He said, "Our lives are not in order. Our wives are now into prostitution. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please listen and do something." And he went further to say that this is not, he also made it known that this isn't about whether it is Igbos protesting about the narratives by some parts of the state. We are all Nigerians, he said. And all of us are hungry, Jare. We want the government officials to do the needful. We want the government officials to come and have a round table with us on the streets. Deji Adeyanju, one of the organizers of the protest, also said that they have not received any court injunctions that prohibited them from using the Eagle Square. We have only been told to stay off the Eagle Square and that we can only use the stadium. However, the court did not say we should stay outside or inside. And we have not broken any law, he said. Meanwhile, Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun highlighted the dangers of violent protests in a statement signed by Olumuyiwa Adejobi, the first public relations officer. The IGP stressed the importance of maintaining peace and order during such events. And in Abuja now, we hear that major offices across the Federal Capital Territory, especially the Federal Secretariat, have been deserted as security forces take over the city. Meanwhile, protesters have broken into the streets from the National Stadium. The Federal Secretariat, as well as the Eagle Square, is under heavy security. The military and armor tanks have also been deployed to the entrance of the Presidential Villa and the National Assembly. Numerous anti-riot police officers are present at Eagle Square, as others are seated across the length and breadth of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs into the head of service of the Federation inwards the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Although the city is relatively calm with fewer movements of people and vehicles, the presence of security forces across major locations creates tension. That is what they are saying there. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Where are you? And what are you doing right now? Everyone, in case you're watching me or you're listening to me from wherever you are, what are you doing? Where are you? And what is the situation? Yeah. Don't forget that we're streaming across all of our social media platforms, especially YouTube. I like it when you go to YouTube so that I can read some of your messages, okay? Get to YouTube for me. Type VOP 90.3 FM and you watch us live. Get to the comment section and drop your own comment. Again, VOP 90.3 FM. We're streaming right now, live, okay? Okay. Just call me up and help me understand what is happening where you are, in your area, your state. Of course, we're streaming, so you can watch us even outside Lagos, everywhere. So that's why I'm asking you to give me on-the-ground assessment of what is happening, especially outside Lagos. Let's get to know before I get to bring, our men who are, covering all of these, covering the protests out there. Get to bring them in. Okay. Let's see. Let's open up the studio lines now and get your responses. Are we good to go? Let's do that now. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is David calling from.
You need to speak up now, please. Okay. Better. Or use the WhatsApp number 08171756338. Okay? Hello? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Are you there? Okay, call back if you can. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Beautiful afternoon to you.
Good evening, my good brother. I can hear you there.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Happy New Month, my brother. God bless you.
What you saying?
My name is Good News. Calling from Lagos.
Okay.
My area is calm. Every place is calm. No problem for. So our area is calm. Nothing happens everywhere. Everybody is in the house, inside. So everywhere is good. But I want to ask you a question. Nigeria has all this army, all these police, but we cannot fight Boko Haram and bandits. Our farmer cannot go back to farm. So we have all this army, all these police. We see the crash every day and night.
It's okay. Thank you so much. Someone is saying if you designate Ojota and Alausa as a place for the protest, how do you expect someone from Oshodi to get to Ojota? Wow. Okay, mother needs this need this protest more than anyone. It says mothers need this protest more than anyone. Could you believe I went to mile 12 yesterday? The prices of goods are unimaginable. Ordinary yam I can't buy. A pint of beans is 11,000 naira. Really? Imagine the price in the streets if our food major markets can be selling at this price. To be honest, we all need to be in the street for the protest. These people have taken us for granted for a long time. The hunger in the land is, 5 months, not too much. If nothing is done, it will consume all the people that put us in this situation. Chika from Surulere sent that message. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mary from Okiafa.
Welcome.
Yes. My suggestion is that the president should call out his senators, his ministers, even advise the governors to address the protesters before it gets violent. You understand? So, if he's able to assure them that in a short time he's going to meet up their demand, and if he cannot meet it up, that he will resign. President Tinubu is supposed to know what to do because he has been in government for a long time. He shouldn't have allowed this protest to take place. All these military and armor tanks that he put everywhere, had even he had addressed the issue, they wouldn't have come out for protest. And he cannot tell us that he does not know what is happening in Nigeria. He could have sent people to go to the local markets and find out things for him. Nigerians are suffering. That is why they come out to protest. Those people that are protesting, do they want to tell me that they are not suffering what we are suffering? So please, the president should come and address the people. He kept quiet since. He should come out and address this situation. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for calling. Banks and other institutions shut down as a result of hunger and end governance protests is a welcome development because everyone is feeling the heat. Those that were promised to be given money to counter the protest are the ones protesting now. I told you that Chino Achebe wrote a novel titled Things Fall Apart. Yes. Mr. Freedom. If he lives to see these days, I don't know what will happen. Senators saying that they should give Mr. President more time is because they are what are you trying to say? Okay. Prince Ayotek sent that message. Thank you so much. It's quite lengthy. The mistake made by the organizers of these end bad governance is fixing a date or a particular day for the protest. We should have taken this government by surprise. That's what this person is saying. Thank you. Nigerian situation is a critical one. What we are seeing today should be expected from this present government. The incompetence and lack of experience is fully displayed by this administration. Thank you. Hello, that's from Apostle Andrew from Jakande Gates. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, Mr. Jude.
Good afternoon.
How far?
Great.
Why is that some numbers are not answered most times? What's happening?
What number?
Some people's lines are not being answered, but you keep hearing the same people's voice all the time. I don't try many times with another number. No, it will ring, no answer. So, is it that somebody is blocking somebody's number? Nobody has the right to block a studio number unless it's his own personal line.
No, that's not true. I don't even know you. No one knows you. No, we don't know you. You're just calling. I just had to pick your number. It's not about blocking.
I'm not talking about you now. Maybe someone else.
No. Let's leave that. No, it's not possible. Just
number to block somebody.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
I'm wondering why these people are throwing Teargas at protesters. What's the problem? They are just trying to stop people. Are you hearing me?
Yes, very well.
These guys call the force or whatever. They are just every corner trying to. They are the ones that are making this protest not holding. If you want to make any move, they will throw Teargas. They will shoot in the air. Go out. Everybody will go back. They are not stopping people from doing what they want to do. Is it that it's the government that is sending them to be doing this? After all, this is not a violent something now. People are just trying to demonstrate peacefully. They are not carrying arms. So why should they be stopped by throwing Teargas at them every corner here and there? I mean, that is garbage. These people, let me tell you, Nigerians should wake up. You know, people are not living. Can you imagine? Some people are complaining from Okota that their wives are now into prostitution because of hardship. Man, plus some can't even afford Gary to drink. And people want people to keep quiet. It's not done anywhere. You know, if you are in some countries, Nigeria is too quiet. Just like Mr. Amotike always says that Nigeria is the easiest people to rule, to govern. Because they don't complain much. If you are in some places, this protest will be holding every week. But for a long time, nothing has been done. They just started to do this one out of, you know, from a very long period. They just want to complain now, and people are trying to stop them. Nigerians should wake up, oh. They should not be pocketed all the time. You know, while some people are just enjoying the country. Are you with me, Judith?
Very well. I can hear you.
Yes. This country is not meant for anybody's. Look at Papa. Look at anybody. Papa get the country.
It's okay. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Appreciate your call so very much. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello, it's Jude.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Emma Zakaria from Okata.
Welcome.
I'm calling from Canal Estate to be precise.
Okay.
And Canal Estate community is one of the busiest communities in Okata. But as I'm talking to you, everywhere is quiet. The only thing you see on the street is dead. And I'm happy for that. That means that Nigerians, we have learned our lesson. See, the only thing I have to say this afternoon, my advice goes to the Nigerian enforcement agency. Please, they should remember that the Nigerian masses are not the problem of this country. The problem of this country is the bad people in the governance. That is their problem. Let them remember that we are their brothers and sisters. And they should handle us with their wisdom. They should use their wisdom. We are fighting for the betterment of all of us. That's my contribution this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for calling. Bless you too. NS is saying, I sincerely support the protest that will be taking place today, and I urge my brothers and sisters to do it in a peaceful manner in order to get a successful result at the end. This present government wants to cripple this country, and we are saying enough is enough. Okay? Hello? Hello? Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Kamijide.
Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. I sleep with VOP. I wake up with VOP. Understand?
Great.
Yes. You people are doing great. Yes. I heard you when you people are combined with the IDES and the other people. The woman was telling Nigerians that he's buying the record of Gary is 700 naira. It's lie. The record of Gary is 800 naira. Understand? And assuming you call somebody Igbo man name that is left from either Testac to my tree, assuming I have which here, you could have read my own message. As I have disability, it is 4 years. It is not easy for everybody. Assuming I have opportunity to get which here, you could have read my message today. It will be peaceful, but at least people must hear me today that let me cry for government. Since morning with my 3 children, 3 Indomie. Since morning, 3 Indomie. We are 4. Eat 3 Indomie. Since morning. Yeah? So if this, we are taking this protest now that let us take it civil, let us take it with calm. I am seeing those first men, they will turn it to another thing. The way I see from your news, the way I see they are handling everybody, carry out the security. This security is due to go and facing security that disturbing our people to go to their farmlands. They are now securing our government. I'm annoyed though.
It's all right.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so very much for calling. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Mr. Pauline is from Asaba.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. He said this is the outcome of decades of decay and rot. in our governance. Reverend Casimir from Itire sending that message. Thank you so much, Reverend, for that one. Okay, let's see. Let's go here. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Ola from Suli.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think I'll commend Nigeria, the Lagosian particularly, for going peacefully with this demonstration. They are patriotic. We will not experience any kind of violence again in this our land. I think I can hear this news from Kano that they are going violent. That's the reason why we don't want protest. So, because after this protest, what is next? The dialogue you need with the government is listening to you, is ready to dialogue with you. So why are you now going now to destroy the government property that they will still use your money, your tax to rebuild? And that is what is going on in Kano now. So the Lagosians should remain peaceful. Let's enjoy our amenities. People that are at home today now, by tomorrow, if they stay at home again, how will they feed? Will it not increase the hunger? So that's why we need everything to just dialogue with government. We don't need any protest. We have a listening government that is ready to solve our problem. So all this protest is not necessary.
You have a listening government, Abi?
Yes, we have listening government. Responding to the request of the people.
Okay.
Not the government that will not even talk to you. It's the government that is ready to talk, ready to dialogue, and solving the problem.
It's okay.
And this problem, we know that it's a global problem. It's not only in Nigeria.
Okay.
It's affecting them all over the world. Bangladesh, the Venezuela, the Argentina.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you so very, very much. All right. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Emeka calling you from Festac.
Okay.
Yeah, Festac is peaceful and calm. You understand? From everywhere, let me just say, Amu Dauphin is very peaceful. Well, what I'm just trying to say concerning this protest of everything is that Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should understand that Nigerians have shown the grievances, they have shown the concern the situation going on around the nation. So my advice to our president is he should come out maybe this night to address the nations that him have seen and have heard about our cries. You understand? Like he should try to put some things in a measure, making sure that this thing will not lead to chaos. Because allowing us to be coming out to the streets or showing, because today is the day one. If anything is not put in measure from today, tomorrow, or maybe next tomorrow, things might be gone beyond his control. And by that time, I'm not going to say what is going to happen. But my advice is he should come to let us know the other way around. He should let us know the things to do and things not to do.
Thank you so very
much. He should put things in order. This is the time to put things in order. This is the hour to put things in order.
Thank you.
Not the time that he will begin to see that burning things, so going around things like that. So please.
Thank you.
Please.
All right. Appreciate that call. This person is saying something. Okay, hold on. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, Judah. Hi, Christian here. What's up?
Welcome.
All right. So, yeah, regarding the protest, I am 100% in support of the protest. And I really want it to go on as much as it can until those in power do the right thing. If the government were really interested in helping the people, all right, the 10 days that was given as an ultimatum for this protest is enough for them to act. The painful thing is if what we are going through now in Nigeria is natural, like natural made, then we can come together and say, okay, oh, this is happening everywhere. Let us seek a way forward. But Jude, this thing is man-induced, and it's so sad. One question I keep asking is, please, what are our farmers doing in IDP camps? That's why things are very expensive. Farmers that should be in the farmland, the over 25,000 soldiers or police personnel that were deployed in Kaduna, I think, yes. If you send these guys to the northeast, the farmers will be in their farms farming, and food will be everywhere. So it tells you that this thing is induced. Again, one thing people don't understand about this protest is most of the people you see outside who are even willing to die now as I speak, these are, I call them walking dead. I'll tell you why. Jude, you know that since this government started, people have committed suicide in their houses, true or false?
True.
People have died in their houses, true or false?
True.
Exactly. So the people you're now seeing, some who are now coming out, are people who have told themselves that, see, we might not have anything to eat today, tomorrow, or the next. We might even die the fourth day, but we would rather die on the streets than die in our houses. You don't negotiate with those kind of people because you can't kill a man who is dead already. The people who are also seeing outside also, all right, are who I call the ex-End SARS protesters. That is people who survived the 2022 End SARS, which I was part of, all right? Now, they now understand the rules of engagement. So the same trick the government did back then, they cannot deploy it now. Do you understand? So the protest is welcome. People are dying in their thousands, and you're trying to tell me we should negotiate with who, how, with hunger and inflation with fuel that is man-made and induced? It's not possible now.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Thank you. Appreciate your call. Thank you so much. This one says, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, rather, he said. I am not surprised. A government promised nothing is bound to give nothing. A president in a crisis situation cannot even address the nation. It is sad. It is sad. That's what he said. Restricting protesting or protesters to designated locations. I'll go bite my tongue. Restricting protesters to designated locations is to make it easy, for them to have their way. Okay, it's okay. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon to you. Greetings to you this afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my take this afternoon is this. Now, the problem Nigeria faces is man-made. It's man-made from our leader. So no one can tell us that why the man never spoke, why this or what. See, saw this why. Is he not hearing what is going on? He is the one that caused the problem because he's living large, spending our money anyhow. And Nigerians are complaining, dying for hunger. He keep on spending, using 21 billion to renovate a house they have already built already. If you see a house with $1 billion, 1 billion naira fresh house, 1 billion naira, pockets of 21 billion they use to renovate a house. It's unfair. Look at the police everywhere. Look at police. Look at the security. Why can't they use that security and face Boko Haram so that our farmer can go back to farm? This one we are crying this year that no food. Food is very, very expensive. By next year, a pint of gari, you are going to sell a pint of gari at the rate of 3,000 naira. I'm telling you the truth, it can be Jude. This is the earlier stage. One man was speaking that our president is listening president, this and that. Who is listening president? One man was saying that Bangladesh have the same problem Nigeria have, this and that. What Nigeria have, did Bangladesh have it?
Thank you.
Their own problem is man-made,
Let's leave it there.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. It said, this person is saying, Ikami, we are under siege in the solo here. They have been going around since 5 a.m. warning everyone not to come out with oral masquerade. Mike from Isolo is sending that. He said we are under siege in Isolo. Okay, let me talk to you now.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jude.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Awesome for Nebra.
Okay.
Please, our President Buhari Tinubu should address to Nigeria. You understand me? If you come out now to address Nigeria, say, okay, from today, fuel will go command NNPC to sell fuel 200 naira. Command the borders to be open. Command the NEPA tariff increase to go to normal thing. You understand me? Command the security men to take over all the forests to make sure that the bandits and the terrorists are eliminated. Everything will be okay in Nigeria. Why is he keeping quiet? Why is he asking to come out and address Nigeria? Some people are defending that they haven't listening here. Which listening here he do? He has, and where people are suffering. He cannot come out and address Nigeria for God's sake. Is he a human being? You don't have heart of human being. You don't have flesh of human being. So you want Nigeria to die for hunger. So these protests are happening. The man like it, Abi. It's unfair. Very fair. Unfortunate. He's a Democrat, but the way he's behaving, he don't behave as a Democrat again. Let him come and address Nigeria now before it gets too late. God bless you today.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Yeah, all of us were in this country where Bola Ahmed Tinubu led protests against the military government of IBB, Abacha, and Goodluck Jonathan's democratic government. The question is Tinubu's maladministration presently not worse than both IBB and Abacha regimes? Godswill Akpabio's comment calls for... Okay, it's all right. All right, VOP 90.3 FM. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, Ikan calling you from Solo Kingdom.
Okay.
Please, like I asked you in the morning, is Mr. Tinubu still in Lagos? Is he still in Nigeria? I want to ask. Because I expected him to maybe make a broadcast telling Nigerians that they have heard us, telling us that yes, we have seen what we have seen. Now, like when somebody was saying that is a listening person, does he show that he's listening? I want to ask, will he lose anything if he revised the pump petrol price back to at least maybe 200 naira later? Will he lose anything? He has been prepared to become the president of this country. He has gotten to do his money, according to him, that he used his money to get where he is today. The solo is peaceful. Nobody is molesting anybody. But how are we sure that tomorrow might be free and fair like this? We are not happy about what's going on in the country. We have been telling him, we have been saying this thing, that Nigerians accommodated Buhari for 8 wasted years, probably thinking that he would do something.
Thank you.
And nothing was working.
Thank you.
This government, if case not taken, might not be all that stuff.
Thank you so very much.
I've been saying it. I am not saying it because I want him to fight. He should listen to Nigerians.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your call. Okay, message here. Police disperse protesters with tear gas at Lekki toll gate. Dave from Festac, I see your message, okay? All right, the protesters should, as a matter of priority, demand the immediate opening up of all our land borders, government subsidizing major food items, and the return of petroleum subsidies, and also the complete reverse to the previous energy charges. The poorest of the poor are really passing through hell to keep food on the table. Majority of the populace are eating from hand to mouth. God bless Nigerian Bishop from Lagos line, Ikorodu Market. Is that what you're saying? Okay, thank you. I never knew our armed force had these kittens, equipment, and insecurity fester all these years. Same police that are underfunded, no patrol vehicles, hardware, guns, suddenly, has what it takes to fight protesters. I see most of our soldiers at the battlefield, poorly kitted. But well kitted against an unarmed protesters have finally come to terms that the federal government of Nigeria is a compliance and enabler of all the securities in the country for citizenship to. Okay, Ezekiel from Ejigbo. I'm finding it hard to understand, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Charles Chooks from Agodoegbe, right, in Lagos. All is calm here, but the whole shops where I am is closed. Few motors on the road. Everybody is inside. Now, wow, I'm disappointed with this administration. I thought, as a Lagos boy, he should have understood Lagos hungry boy. Even when he entered, I was happy thinking he understood what hungry do to Lagos people. But the problems about Kano is because federal government has interfered or the emir issue again. It didn't allow the governor to give CP directive. In fact, the governor is saying that the police are not following his orders. You can imagine what's going on in Kano, where governor police know they won't listen. Governor will just talk now. He's on his own. The security operatives don't listen to the governor of Kano State. No be juju be that. My advice is that Tinubu and his ministers and governors and senators should come out and address the protesters. Assure them that they will do what they are protesting for in a short time. This is how to be done before the protest gets violent or hijacked. This has to be done to avoid loss of life. It's possible the police and army stop the protest. I know for sure the soonest the real is okay. Election divided Nigerians. Now hunger is uniting them. Hope this will be corrected once and for all. Sheikh calls from Itire. All right, Nigerian government, both old and current government, have only achieved destroying Nigeria for many years now. This current government is the worst after taking good steps, but doesn't know how to implement the policies that they have put in place. Chinemere from Abuja, she went for say anybody who thinks that he or she can threaten people not to protest should please have a rethink, because Nigerian situation has gotten to the point of death and the government is still defending their evil against the Nigerian people. Too bad, said. Okay, hello, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, I can hear you.
Hi, I come from Osogbo.
You're from where?
Yeah. My owner, Mr. President, is that let Mohammed President Tinubu come out and address people, because right now everybody is in anger and we are going through this process with the way we want it, and the protest will not stop until Mr. President spoke something to us. So let him address Nigeria. It is the one ruling this country. Let him address this country and tell us that all the whole things that we are required to be done. Let him promise us that things will be done. We cannot say no to this process anymore. And this hunger, we cannot stop it. We can't stop it. Let him do it. let him do something. Open border, let him do something. He reduce the fuel price.
Okay.
The bringing of a bag of rice 40,000 is not enough. We don't even want it to be 40,000. Let him reduce it to the normal price, 10,000, 15,000, where we are buying it before, so that a common man can afford it. So let them reduce all these things. And if he did not address Nigeria, we cannot stop the process. It will continue like this. Thank you, Kamijude.
Thank you so very much. Just crossing the canal from Marine Road to Boundary Market, the private people said they built it themselves, collecting 15 naira to cross the pedestrian. So what is the Apapa and Ifelodun Ajeromi local government area, state assembly members and the federal lawmakers representing the areas doing? A waterside, which is a natural resources to the government. Let's pray against bad governance. So George from AJCT sent that message. All right. Hello. Good afternoon to you.
Afternoon, Gami.
Good afternoon.
This is Hugo calling from UK.
Welcome.
Don't join me, Itokwa.
This man, you're funny.
I'm at work, but I'm on break now. I want to say something. Why is it that people are saying Igbo people should not protest, Igbo people should not protest? That statement to me as an Igbo man sounds awkward. You know why I say so? We've never supported this APC government. All the manipulation that happens in election, you can see that anybody did not win 40% in any state. We have been protecting since 2015 up to now. 2015, we massively voted Gridlock, Jonathan. 2023, we did not vote APC in any part of Igbo land. Tell me where Tinubu scored 40%, even in Imo State that they tried to hijack. So why are you saying Igbo people should not protest? We have been protesting, so it's not our turn now. Let those that voted Tinubu in protest while we watch, so that they will feel how we feel when we are telling them not to vote. That's what I want to say. So the only moment that they are telling them protest, that it's like, to me, it's like a wastage of saliva.
All right.
We have not been voting APC, so no need.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hello. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Please, am I speaking to Osteni Rufai?
No, this is Jude, Ikami Jude, and you're on to Voice of the People FM. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from England.
All right.
It's at the right.
No. This is Voice of the People.
Voice of the People.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, what I actually intended to do, just to comment on. It's about the ongoing protests around the country.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was silly. And what I wanted to say is that, I don't support citizens really going about to cause us and destroy public property and so on, and loot. But, if the police personnel have been assigned, I think they should be assigned to accompany them when they are protesting, not to consign them to a stadium. Are they going to watch football match? Is that a protest that is happening everywhere in the world? Is Nigeria insular from protests and so on? Are we living in an island in the world? What do we tell the world? The citizens were consigned to a stadium, and they call that protest. The duty of the security people is to accompany them on the street.
All right. Okay.
So hoodlums will not hijack. That's no protest.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your call.
Yeah, because I thought maybe a situation where it comes up, maybe on a media platform, say maybe electronic media or so, and you guys are speaking, all you journalists, you media people, you can bring up that kind of issue. There's a common sense there. Going to the stadium is not protest. Are they having convention? Are they watching football match?
It's okay. Thank you for lending your voice.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pardon?
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. This person says, please, I want to ask, what if after this protest, maybe like for like 10 days that they said, right? Just as they said, and Mr. President didn't still see anything positive to the nation. What would be the next action? Just asking though. Godson from Surulere is asking that very pertinent question. Thank you so very much, Godson. Well, I don't know how to answer that question. Is it not a shameful thing that the masses are hungry under you, rather you choose to keep quiet? When shall the Nigerian police learn? Other countries, you see their police with shield, but here, nothing. Rather, they are ready to shoot with gun. They should know that they can't overpower the masses. Shame to Nigerian securities. Let Tinubu be, what are you trying to say? Bayononuga said, Tinubu will come out and address Nigerians. Time shall tell. Senator from Isolo sent that message. It's okay. All right. Good afternoon.
No, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, this is Mr. Moya from Abuja.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me put it just like this. I just don't know how the...
Hello? Uh-oh. Sorry. Okay, good afternoon to you.
Shame Nigerians.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
What are you trying to say? Bayelsa
Hello?
said Tinubu will come out and address Nigeria.
Can you hear me?
Time shall tell. Senator from his...
Hello? You need to put off, whenever you were calling, put off that radio set first. We need your phone, not that set. All right? Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, it can be good day.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Nelson. I'm calling from Lhasa.
Welcome, Nelson.
All right. I want to lend my voice. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. I am in full support of the protest because this government has been so wicked, to the citizens. And another thing that I want to say is that concerning the, from the report we are getting, that the intimidation of the army, the government bringing out the army, the police, all the security apparatus to intimidate the citizens. So I'm thinking maybe the citizens should do another way around, which is by sit at home. I think sit at home also will play a very big role on this issue. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
All right.
Adeyemi Kamoru from Satellite Town Leaguers. Any protest that is planned is not a protest. The so-called protest happening on the 1st is a political protest rooted in disagreements. People should forget about it. It's not going to lead to anything. Don't be a scapegoat, is what he's saying. Okay. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Taiwo calling from my team.
Okay.
Yeah. I was seeing people addressing that Mr. President should address the nation. I just saw it a few minutes ago now. He's not even in Nigeria. He's in Benin Republic in Cotonou. They are celebrating their independence today. Does it even take us for anything? And Mr. President.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear you? Okay. Does it even take us for anything at all? We are here in Nigeria. We are here in Nigeria protesting for him to just come. Asmi is the chairman of the ECOWAS. Can't he say someone? And he should be in the country and settle the people that are hungry. Please let them do something.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hello? Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, welcome.
Yes, I'm Raymond.
Hello.
The best thing. Hello, I'm Raymond.
All right, let's go, Raymond.
The thing for this government now is that Tinubu doesn't need anybody to plead in to come advise Nigeria, because it is his duty to do that, and somebody cannot come and started asking President Tinubu come and advise Nigeria, come and talk to Nigeria, come and encourage them. No. This process needs to go on, and we will not stop it, and we will keep on until our demand is done by the government.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mrs. Sergi from Ileekpo, thank you so very much for your message. Why did they close the borders? They said our economy will be okay. Is it okay now? My friend, your leaders don't know anything about governance at all. This is total wickedness. Please open the borders. KJL sent that particular message. The president should please look into Nigerian electoral law, having known that any law signed by Buhari government is going to have problems, because that administration was full of unpatriotic politicians, so that electoral law will work. We all knew what happened during the 2023 general election. Even that electoral law, Nigeria must work by fire, by force. Thank you. Chinemere from Agbara. Thank you so much. Okay. The mistake the organizers of this protest made is to announce the date to protest. We should have taken to the street by storm. Now the police are everywhere to cause fear. Angel Queringay from Alagbado. Thank you so much. Adewale from Oshodi. We all know that all security agencies who's supposed to be the protector of the masses, they are brainwashed, collaborated with thugs, criminals working for corrupt politicians, while their families are facing economic hardship of this country indefinitely, or definitely rather, if another administration votes in all these political thugs called okay. Thank you so much. All right, check your time is 2:53 p.m. I will take a few more calls and wrap things up this afternoon. Hello, good afternoon, G.
Hello, good day.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Long time. I tried to call you this morning. Oh my God. I call you.
Sorry, so sorry about that. Sorry.
I'm happy you anchored the program this morning, and again I can be able to listen to you this afternoon again. You see, what happened now? This morning, where you said somebody drop maybe something like explosive something on the cage everywhere. I don't know. And I said the man to move on after do this, and then you now say then who drop it? For you to know that I listened to that program for you. After that comment, somebody called. He now said maybe he was trying to say maybe you are misleading people by saying who drop it, blah, blah, blah. Somebody was saying something like that. But why I called this afternoon, because I've been waiting for a program since. I called because, you see, this Nigeria that we have, I have already given up in Nigeria anyway. I'm telling you honestly. The reason is this. We are trying to make Nigeria work. As I'm speaking to you now, there are some people that not even reason well about the way the Nigeria is going to. They are still, when you talk, they will still tell you that when you look at the situation, they are not. It's not as if they are better in any way. And I want you to try to listen to me carefully. It's not as if they are better in any way. They are even more hungry than the way you have. Just as the police was just fooling everywhere now, just fool everywhere. I don't know. This protest, I pray it works the way people plan it. They're supposed to just enter the street without let anybody know. I'm telling you, this will work well. But the way it is now, you see the way they plan everything. I pray it works the way they plan it. That is one. Secondly, the people that we are even the police they are going to the same market. When they fight this fight and the thing come out the way they want it, they'll be happy somehow. But they are working for politicians. They will not reason well.
They can even use gun to kill somebody because of this thing. Then the people that we are fighting, this fighting is going on for, telling you that, and this administration is just coming now. It's not even up to 1 year or more than 1 year now. You guys should wait. This is the same wait and wait, patient and patient wait for Buhari. 8 years wasted. In fact, 8 years, 30 years backward, Buhari take us back. This man now step into that, exactly that, and it continues. I was so surprised when Buhari closed border for so many years. I thought when this man come as a Yoruba man, he will be reason well and think what to do is first thing is the way people are hungry, the way people are shouting. The border they closed in Nigeria today, it just work for North now. It doesn't work for us. There was a time North said they would not bring food here. Simply because they know that it's only we are waiting for them to do this thing here. Then what is the need of the closing the border? At the end of the day, this is not working. Now you bring the fuel price, the thing go up. Go border, the price of this and everything just skyrocket. And then we can't even control it again. I started this in one program one day. I called the program in the morning, this Yoruba I said, this subsidy Tinubu remove, it will hurt Tinubu for 4 years. In fact, if you be able to do second time, but this first 4 years, it will hurt Tinubu for 4 years. Especially the party. There's nothing you can do about it.
All right, thank you. Let's leave it there.
Oh my God,
thank
I
you so
can't
very
do everything I want to do.
Sorry, because of our time. Why you no quick call now?
Oh my God. Oh.
Let's talk more tomorrow, okay? Please. Thank you. I'll just take these messages and we'll wrap things up. This person is saying, why is it that the federal government knows what to do and how to send soldiers to the armless masses and do not know how to send soldiers to stop insecurity that has been stopping farmers from getting to their farmlands, which is the real reason for hunger? Okay, it's a question. Okuda Vicent says, I say kudos to all the people that come out to protest. They should continue till result is achieved. All to Kanos and war equipment they are buying is to silence the masses, not to fight bandits. Okay. Senate President Akpabio should apologize to Nigerians for his statement on protest. Chukas. Pachuks, rather. Obafo sent in that message. Why are some people calling the president to address Nigerians? He knew that majority of the people didn't vote for him. So why should he address or bother for the people that didn't vote him? Remember, he said he used his hard-earned money for the election. It was free. Okay. Everyone, check your time. We have to go now. My name is Jude. Connect with me via social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. I'm out of here. MC Chooks and Walkie Talkie will take over. Good afternoon, Nigeria.
Please note,